What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. Before we get into today's content, I have a video that I really want to show you guys. Y'all have like little to no respect for my food opinions, and that's okay. You guys are allowed to be wrong, right? But I stumbled across a video on TikTok that I really feel like we will be able to come to a consensus on. Okay, so before we get into the main content of today's video, which is a nightly Juicy Memes video as opposed to daily Juicy Memes, it's a nightly Juicy Memes video, I'm gonna show you this video. And then I really hope that we can come together on this, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. And I apologize in advance for the video that you are about to see.
So I was on TikTok and I saw someone post their family's like weird pea recipe and I was inspired, so I have to do this.
She's talking about a pea salad recipe. I decided not to show that to you guys, but if you look it up on TikTok, I'm sure you'll find it.
So this is called Patty's Delight. I don't know the real name. It's one of the Jell-O recipes from like the 50s. So you start off with a carton of cottage cheese.
We're already starting off poorly, just to be clear, because cottage cheese is nasty. So this is already starting off not well.
And then celery.
Okay, I mean celery is celery. It tastes like celery.
Carrot.
Okay. Starting off with a mirepoix here.
Onion and scallion.
Yeah, perfect. There, little mirepoix. I don't know
where it gets a little strange.
Oh, okay.
Green olives. All this is finely diced.
I don't know about y'all. I don't do olives. Olives are not my thing. I think they're nasty. But all of this would make sense if the base wasn't cottage cheese. Why is the cottage cheese there?
And a good serving of mayo.
Of course. I don't know how these folks like their mayo.
Stir it all together. And this is where we get controversial. Jell-O. Lime Jell-O. Diet.
Diet.
Put half a cup of hot water. You bloom it and then put it in the freezer so it gets cold. But you don't want it to be Jell-O yet. Just liquid.
Because if it wasn't diet Jell-O, it would be a problem. Why are we mixing Jell-O with mayonnaise and cottage cheese? Why are we doing that? What? Okay, we're gonna continue. There's more to this video.
And we pour it in. Then you gotta put it in your most beautiful crystal bowl. And then you let it set in the fridge and marinate.
I don't even have words to describe the horror and disgust that I felt the first time that I watched this video. And you would think, because I've sent it to a couple of people since I've seen it the first time, and of course, when you send it, they remark on it, and so you watch it over again, right? You would think that at some point, I would have become desensitized to how disgusting this is. But it's like the horror just grows every time that I watch it. Especially like that last part where she's like dumping it into the bowl and it looks like the bowl is literally like vomiting into another bowl. And I personally don't think that it is polite or right to make fun of people's cultural foods. But I can't help it with this one. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I have to yuck this yum. I have to, because there's no way that this tastes anything remotely like something that should be in your mouth. And there's no saving grace here, okay? Because let's be clear, cottage cheese and mayo are like not strong flavors, right? Then we have celery, which just tastes like water, basically, and carrots, which again are just not a very strong flavor. Then you have green olives and lime jello. So the main flavors are creamy lime jello and olive. She said, oh, this is where it gets controversial. It should be illegal. So now that I have horrified you all with that, we can move into the regular content. And yeah, we're here for nightly juicy memes. It just popped up on my recommendeds, and it's from the same person who does daily juicy memes. So I'm excited to see what this video has in store for us. So apologies again for what you just saw. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Anything popular. The fan base. Hey,
Yeah.
Are you falling asleep? Yes. Now shut up. You are driving.
Oh, bitch.
Me pretend to be sick to skip school. My parents pretend to be healthy to go to work to feed me.
Aw.
Minecraft camels. I can leap across ravines and rivers in a single bound while carrying 2 people on my back.
Okay.
Minecraft horses. Please don't ride me into the water. I can't handle it. Me. Take 1 step into the shower. My shampoo bottle. Dove.
Bro, tumbling.
Me at the age of 5. Draws something. My grandma. Don't care about students' hair. Or draw 25. Schools.
I never understood that. I never understood that. I don't understand it in workplaces either, but I really don't understand it in schools where it really, like, your hair really shouldn't matter. Like, in workplaces, you can make a very, very, very weak argument about, like, professionalism or whatever. But in schools, what is there to worry about in regards to a child's hairdo? Like, really and truly, explain it to me like I'm 5. Because it doesn't make any sense.
Smartest person on Quora.
Oh no.
If your girlfriend looks like this, she's a keeper. Me. Solves a math problem. My math teacher. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
YouTube setup vid be like. It's not the best setup. The setup.
Nice as hell.
Getting candy corn. Literally anything else.
I need the candy corn slander to stop. Okay? Candy corn is tasty. Now, I'm not saying that I would sit here and eat a whole bag of candy corn or nothing, but like, if I get some candy corn, I'm not gonna be like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Like, candy corn is a tasty candy. Y'all be out here eating marshmallows and pretending like they're good, so.
Dead chat MS. When the chat doesn't speak for 0.00001 seconds. KFC deep fryer exists. Rats.
What is that a reference to? Did somebody find a rat in their KFC chicken like recently?
How I sleep knowing I offended someone on the internet. Art. Climate activists. TikTok. YouTube shorts. Mostly recycled TikToks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'ma fight these extremely unrealistic made up scenarios. Damn, I'm so cool.
I was gonna be like, damn, they got hands.
Pro soccer players when someone breathes on them.
Rolling on the ground.
Phone with 64 gig storage. PC with 250 gig storage. You call it a disability. I call it God's way of nerfing me. So I say balanced in the current meta.
Alright.
Me checking their battery percentage whenever someone sends me a screenshot.
See, I have never done that. So every time like a screenshot goes viral or something, people are like, oh my God, your battery percentage is giving me anxiety. I'm like, how did you even notice? I'm over here focused on the topic at hand and you're up here over in the corner, right? So I never got it until Chavez pointed out that I'm constantly pointing out people in the audience during UFC fights. Like, you know, when like the camera is on the fighters, but you can also see the people in the audience. I'll be like, oh, there's so-and-so and oh, there's so-and-so and oh, that's so-and-so. And my husband is like, are you watching the fight? I'm like, yeah, yeah, obviously. But I think that's what you guys be feeling like when you look at the freaking battery percentage on a screenshot.
Writers accidentally mentions that they write. Family, will you tell us what you write about? Writers,
absolutely
not unless everyone gets real cool about a bunch of stuff really quickly.
Right, exactly.
When you order a book, how to scam people, but it's still not here after 4 months.
They taught you.
Could you use beans as fuel to cook beans? I use the beans to make the beans.
What?
Oh, WhatsApp was down. Why did I not notice it? Oh right. Pimples? 0. Blackheads? 0. Number of protesters at that one wacky square in 1989? 0.
Oh my god.
Those one neighbors putting up their $9,465 worth of Halloween decorations.
Every time.
Here it comes.
In our neighborhood, we freaking... we had these across the street neighbors. They were really nice. They were really chill. They didn't put up any decorations. My husband and I didn't put up any decorations. Things were as they should be. Okay. Then we get new across the street neighbors. All of a sudden, they're going all out for the holidays. Now me and my husband look like chumps. Now we look whack when we put out our little sad jack-o'-lantern. Actually, I think last year it was literally just a funny shaped gourd. And we didn't carve it. It just sat on a step out there. And then this year we had a skeleton, but like we never did anything with him. So he just kind of sat there in the corner. But we were going to do something for Christmas. They will not show us up this time.
Hey, you awake? Yes, shut up. Hi awake, I'm Candice.
That's funny.
Adults drinking coffee. Children, look what they need, just to mimic a fraction of our energy levels.
You over here talking about coffee, bro. I need a whole ass Monster energy drink. This is not like promo. I don't know why I said the full name like it's a fucking promo. It's not. But I need a whole ass energy drink to keep up with my nieces and nephew. Sometimes two, depending on how much sugar they've had.
I hate the Fast and the Furious movies.
Who hates the Fast and the Furious movies?
The answer to this meeting could have been an email. Scientists, a giant rock crashed into the earth and killed the dinosaurs. The giant rock. My mum, after I mention a girl's name more than one time, this is gonna spawn all sorts of fan fiction. American girls not settling for less than 6-foot guys. Me, a non-American with only 2 legs.
I was so confused. I was like, what are you talking about? What do you say? I understand now. I get it. That's funny. That's a good one.
My subconscious creating whole worlds with lore just for a dream.
Bro, the
Me during the day,
lore.
being the least creative person ever.
Right. And then, first of all, I can't remember it when I wake up in the morning, so I can't even pull a Stephanie Meyer and write it down and turn it into a best-selling book for teenagers and then make a lot of money and then also get a movie franchise that people still talk about to this day over a decade later. So not only can I not remember it, but then also it's never the same lore twice. It's different lore every time. So you're telling me that my brain can come up with all this shit when I'm asleep and I just need peace. But when I'm up and I would love to be creative and just, you know, jot a couple of things down, I can't think of nothing? Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Get out of my face. To myself, I guess.
Facebook ads. Things I've mentioned in the privacy of my own home. RTX off. RTX on.
Vroom.
If your girlfriend looks like this, she's a keeper.
Ha.
Family reaches destination at the end of the road trip. The imaginary parkourist who consistently ran and jumped 60+ miles per hour for 14 hours.
What?
Me when my crush sits next to me. Earth size. Earth's magnetic field.
Big as hell. What is this? What? Who drew this? Who came up with this? Something about this art style is like very reminiscent of like those t-shirts that people used, that like guys used to wear specifically. You know what do you know the ones I'm talking about? They're like airbrushed and they got like fucking like gangster cats on them and shit. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like you know. I feel like you guys know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Aside from the first part, if you enjoyed the first part, you need help. You need an exorcist something. Jesus in your life, because that dish is an abomination. Anyway, don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.